Hi all, this is Solo, and this build is going to be based around minions, and these minions clear the entire screen, like literally the entire screen. This is only the interlude, or is it Act 4? I'm either in Act 4 or the interlude, one of the two. Where am I? Yeah, I'm in the interlude, and you get these minions at the very start of the game, like literally Act 1. You get these in Act 1, these Cultist Archers, right? And just all you got to do is get enough spirit to summon enough of them, and then equip them with a few perks, a few skills that make it AoE and sort of bullet spread, and you end up having the entire screen as chaos damage, and it pretty much just absolutely shreds everything. It's absolutely insane. Like I said, I'm in the interlude, and if you get this skill called Bind Spectre, and then when you get Bind Spectre, you can actually use them on your skill, right? And then when you get Bind Spectre, you go to skill bind and you bind it to a skill, right? So what Bind Spectre does is basically when you kill an enemy, a mob enemy, they die and they leave their body on the floor, right? So you got your dead bodies on the floor here. And when they die, you can actually summon them as a Spectre forever, like permanent Spectres, same as you would your skeleton minions, stuff like that. And if you get the Cultist Archer and you get enough of them, they basically spawn. Their special attack is like flowers, but these flowers are chaos damage. And if you are the witch, you can actually use a curse that debuffs the chaos resistance by like a massive, like 30, 40, 50%, depending on what buffs you have. You can just basically debuff the enemies, and your minions basically just destroy them with chaos damage, right? Absolutely insane. And I've been doing this just to mess about with different minion builds. I don't normally go minion, I normally go like Titan. That's what I normally go, Titan or Archer. But I tried a minion build this time, and I've been messing about a few intelligent builds, and this is now messing about with an archer. A minion build and an intelligence build. I'm now messing about with this intelligent minion build. I'll get that right in a minute. And yeah, it's just everything just dies. It fills up the entire screen. Everything just dies. First time going through this map with this build, and just look at it, dude. Absolutely everything just dies. And look, it does damage over time as well. Haven't even debuffed him yet. I debuff him, he loses 33% because he's super rare, right? And look at his damage. Just instantly dies. And when they die, by the way, when your archers die, you wait a few seconds and they come back to life. Like, it doesn't cost you anything. And there's also another buff where there is a buff called Pain Offering. Pain Offering summoned sacrifices one of your skeletal minions to increase your attack speed and your cast speed, and grants 46% increased damage to your minions, right? So why is this so important? Well, Pain Offering is free. How is it free? Because skeleton minions are free if you get the Scepter. The Scepter gives you level 13 skeleton minions, and if you go over to the skeleton minion slot, you can actually have two skeleton minions absolutely for free, because of the skill on the staff, right? So you can have that, and then you can basically just use them as sacrificial pawns to increase your Cultist Archer speed and attack damage, right? So if I go over to these and I use this higher attack, right, instantly get 43% extra damage, and you get 26% attack speed. Attack speed's more important than the damage, because you don't actually do damage based on physical hit. You do damage based on AoE spam and damage over, like, AoE damage, right? That's how you sort of do it. And if they die, like if the skeletal warriors die, just use it again. Like, by the time that normally the spire dies, it lasts 6 seconds, you have another skeleton already spawned. So you can constantly use this and have an instant infinity uptime, because the skeleton respawns about 3 seconds before the actual 6 seconds of the spire falls apart after 6 second duration. So all you got to do is every time the spire goes down, redo it, and you constantly have infinity uptime, because, like I said, the skeleton warriors spawn quicker than the spires do. And this is absolutely free as long as you just have this weapon, right? This weapon's not unique. This weapon is for any single scepter that has the skill a skeleton warrior minion, right? And you can get different, obviously different ones, but this is just a normal rare, like a normal rare weapon. It's not even like unique or anything like that. And you can literally go through the entire map, clearing everything, and the only thing you do is press 2 buttons: one to activate the spire, and one to debot. If it's like you know, like a super tanky rare or something, you can just put curse down, and 48% reduced chaos damage to the enemies. Yeah, and it's insane. And everything just dies. It's really nice. I have been messing about with different things. But I've got Feed and Frenzy, which gives it 30% increased damage. Doesn't matter if it takes more damage because it instantly respawns after like a certain amount of time anyway, right? This one basically increases your projectiles, so you have increased spread. Projectiles from Crane. I don't think this is very good. I've been messing about with this one, but I don't think it's very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this one for this one. Basically, it gives you increased movement speed, but it also supports projectile damage with supported skills. Also increase and decrease the projectile speed also apply to projectile damage. If you increase your projectile speed, you get increased projectile damage, basically. You have increased attack speed, projectile speed, bullet spread, and damage, right? That's what I've gone with. I'm actually tempted to switch with this one and then switch it with AoE just to see if it makes any difference whatsoever. I can't use that somewhere. I'm going to try AoE spam, actually. I'm going to try, this is 35% extra AoE. Probably might help, I don't know. I'm still messing about the build, but I have noticed that these Cultist Archers are way more effective than pretty much any other, even the heavy duty, like rare mobs I've used, like the heavy duty ones. And like I said, if you use Spectre, you press it, all the things you killed, it tells you how much spirit it costs to summon one of them, and you can go over to him and summon it, and you'll have that as a permanent skill, and you can select that in your passive skills, make that your minion. I think that's really, really cool. I think that's super, super well done. The archers, not the archers, the girl with the spear, like the variant of the archer, the spear Amazonian girl, she has a similar sort of system, but when she summons pets, they actually have all their like rare abilities, like I don't know, like magma barrier, or if they have cast thunder, they do that as well. They cost more, and you can only summon 2 of them at a time. With this one, the summon Spectre, you can summon as many as you want, as long as you have enough spirit for it. And I think this is just really, really well done. And it makes you kind of unkillable god. Like, I can see this in the end game. Minion builds are going to be absolutely broken, dude. I really like the fact that there's actually a couple of skill nodes as well. Increased mana reserve on minion skills, that reduces the cost of minions. And there's also some unique boots I've got here. 28% as well. So I've got 28% on undead minions, so my skeletons and stuff. They take reduced as well, so that's good as well. And yeah, it just all adds up, dude. It all adds up. It's really good. And I'm still going down a tree. I'm going down a tree. Where was I? Here we go. Increase the minion damage. I'm going down this tree. Get some extra damage and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I would say it's absolutely insane how good the clear is on this. And everything just dies, dude. You really have to use a shield, though. I don't use a shield enough. I need to get one shot because I have 0 defenses. But I've just been messing about with this build just to see what the minions are like, and not gonna lie, minions are insane, dude. They really buffed the minions, I think, on this latest patch. To be fair, I didn't really use minions on the last patch, so I couldn't really tell you too much about it, but definitely think they are incredibly strong on this build. This is a rare. It's got a lot of health, got slow resistance, let's increase our attack speed. Where'd he go? There he is. Let's increase our attack speed. And we could always help the guy out if we need to as well. Not killing any other minions though. But it's got really, really good clear. I really like it. And it's been working really, really well for me as well. I can always attack the enemy if I want to, but I haven't been attacking any enemies really. Been going through the game and yeah, just my minions have been clearing everything. It's really fun. Hello. Well, yeah, so I can actually use this guy as well. If I kill this guy, I can actually use him. Oh my god, look at his health. Look at his health. Boom. The other guy must have been resistant to chaos or something. He didn't die at all. This guy's dead. I can actually summon him as well if I want to as well. So if you want to summon this big guy, you can go over. See, Elephant Tortoise costs 127 spirit. But you can go over here. You press on the button, and you summon him, and you automatically got him. So you can go over to the elemental tortoise, elephant tortoise. Sorry. Get rid of these, and then summon a couple of these, and voila! All right, we go this again. And then we have 3 of these tortoises. So that's how easy it is in this game to get the mobs you want as well. These are probably just tanks. I wouldn't have thought these do much damage, but we'll try it out. And what we do is we summon this. It should give us attack speed buff as well. This guy is different. I haven't seen this guy before. He looks weird. And as you can see, they basically just steamroll them. Basically going, and they can't actually get past them to get to me either, which is kind of funny. But you can see that the tortoises just do not seem to take any damage. They are basically just tanks, and it's actually quite funny. If you give your minions like if you give them like elemental resistances and defense, they basically just go in there and steamroll everything. It's quite funny. Problem is you don't get nowhere near as good clear, and you definitely don't get nowhere near as good spread on the damage either. But they do obviously just block your way for if you want like a blocker path or something like that. They're really good for that. But honestly, yeah, the Cultist Archers are by far the best in the game so far in my testing so far. The fact that they just literally everything just gets insta killed and they just clear the entire map, and everything is just purple death, dude. I mean, it's just constant as well. It's like, honestly, it's really, really good. I was thinking about getting these bloom serpents as well. They seem kind of cool. They just don't have the same sort of clear. Oh my god, what the hell was that? What is that? But yeah, no, so I thought I'd make this video. If you're looking for a good minion or to use in a minion build, this is on the first level. This is to get these minions, I'm pretty sure it is in Act 1, and it is this one, Freythorn. Go to Freythorn. In Freythorn, there will be the Cultist Archers. Right, get the Cultist Archers with your Bind Spectre skill, and then you will have it for the rest of the game. And honestly, like I said, in my opinion, they are like literally not even. There's nothing that comes even close when it comes to just easy clear and easy damage as well, because there's a lot of things that are weak against chaos, dude. And it's just boom. Just instant. So nice. There's a few things in this game that are resistant against chaos, but most things aren't. Hey, look at his health. Look at his health. See his health there? When they get a nice spread on the guy, boom. This guy's like a rare as well. And they basically tank it as well, because they take the aggro as well, because you don't attack. You can just sit there with a shield at the back of the pack, right? Sit with a shield at the back of the pack. They try to get to you. They ain't gonna survive because they ain't gonna come close to you, right? And it's just super easy AFK style minion build, and the clear is just on pointed. Anyway, I thought I'd just make a video just to show you off what I think is probably one of the best or one of the better minion builds, especially if you can get like 300 spirit, 400 spirit. If you can get that sort of spirit, then everything will just die. See, look at this, dude. I haven't even buffed him yet. If I buff this guy to get him increased attack speed, then I debuff him to increase damage, right? Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, there we go. Yeah, buff him, debuff him, and you see he's just getting ground down. He keeps trying to chase me, or I can just literally kite him out with my shield. I think they're involved with the other guys. Does he summon minions? Oh, he summons minions. Okay, I was wondering what was going on there. But yeah, he just instantly dies. Super easy. Yeah, everything just dies, dude. There we go, see? Oh yeah, anyway, hope you like this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.